This might be a little weird going from a live action into an arena play video, but you know, we're experimenting. We're moving on here, trying to do a little bit of everything. What we're trying to do here is play standard deck and make some improvements. I added drag to the bottom rather, and I added a little bit more removal because for standard this just wasn't cutting it for me. I don't know the standard that well, so throwing that in there together with the extra land cards on the triomes let me put a little bit of mass removal in there, a little bit of direct removal too. Let's see how this whole thing plays out. I'm going to tell you right now that it doesn't go very well, so I'm looking for your help to help me play a better standard game. I think this deck has potential. I just haven't seen it or haven't really managed to get to it. Red deck wins. That's always going to be one of the things we're going to fight against. So we'll see how many decks out of 2 out of 3 we get. The best 2 or 3 is what I'm playing for. Anyhow, that mass, or rather single removal, makes a difference. Red-green, that's going to be hard to overcome when I've already lost half my life and we're at turn 3. At least I didn't miss any land drops, right? Yeah. That's going to be virtually impossible to overcome. Again, direct removal makes a difference, but suddenly down to 4 life, hard to come back from. Mass removal does help, and then smack to the face. This is, you see me being my mad side of being sarcastic and yawning. It's not his fault. His deck worked the way it was supposed to. My deck doesn't. So what can you do to help me? How can I play a better standard game? What should I be doing? Again, I throw that triumph out early because it doesn't matter. They're off to a slow start, so I'm going to go with more slow lands. And we're into turn 3. Looks like we're going to be up against a token deck. What's the best way to deal with tokens? It's going to be mass removal again. At least they're not going to have specific removal. That big butt on Sheoldred usually means that people aren't going to be able to remove it as easily. That I don't like because I know what's coming. It's an instant. I don't have to play it right away. You want to know? My wife is leaning over. She wants to know what a big butt on Sheoldred means.
Yes, all I heard was big butt.
I appreciate that. The big butt on Sheoldred means that the toughness is higher than the power. You have 2 numbers, a power and a toughness on it. If something has a higher toughness than it does power, it has a big butt on it. So anyhow, it's a B-U-T-T. It's a big butt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyhow,
I'm not going to pretend to understand that.
Anyhow, so you see me dumping a little bit of removal in the form of creature removal there. That's helpful. I just don't know. I'm looking at this after the fact, commentating on it or giving color commentary as best I can. I'm not sure that those sprites do what they need to, or I'm playing them wrong. That I can't have those tokens being cannot have them buffing up tokens. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. They're an easy sack outlet. I should be building them up and getting it. I'm just not drawing the cards fast enough. That blows. But mass removal is mass removal. So I at least have them not removing Sheoldred, so they're taking damage every time they draw a card. I can throw this out. It's going to serve as a body for a blocker. But this is better if I could just stop it. Oh, it has hexproof. Well, suddenly that blocker may be more important. More importantly, I think I'll just take the hit. The life I keep gaining from Sheoldred is going to keep me in the game for a little bit longer. I don't like the build-up that's going on their side of the board, though. They're getting more and more creatures, larger creatures. Let me just do this so that I draw 3 cards and gain 6 life. That hit won't hurt quite as bad. This will at least get rid of a creature. The largest creature that doesn't have a big butt. And, Right, hideaway. I don't get the hideaway mechanic. Anyhow. I am relying a lot on Sheoldred giving me life every time I draw a card. I think I should just let Sheoldred do the work for me. They're not removing it, so there's that hideaway again. I don't like what I see there. I will have them spend 2 more, which they don't have, to be able to cast that, which they didn't. I could stop that from happening. Oh, it's going to build up more creatures on their board. I'm confident that they only have 1 land, so I will block with my Death Toucher. And let me just go ahead and cycle this and actually see what I can get. That's another addition that I made from the original deck, was to put the cycling lands in there. Let's see if they get greedy. Actually, they're not in a position to get greedy because they only have 4 life. I will not let that happen. What should I get rid of? I'm not going to be drawing a card. I'm at 25 life. They're at 4. I need to keep Sheoldred on the board. I can take anything they hit me with, I hope. I don't like this. I need mass removal. So they are spent, so I can block 1 of them. But at the rate they're building up, I should probably draw now and get the cards that I need, hopefully, to be... There we go. Yes. All right. Let's clear the board while we can. It wiped out my board too, but go to their turn, let them draw it, take 2 damage. They're going to swing in and keep gaining creatures. I'm at 19, so make that 12. Not good. I'll take the victory any way I get it. All right. This is usually where I go horribly wrong and I play 2 out of 3 and I go to the point where I just shouldn't have played that last game. We're going to see how this goes. So, we're looking for suggestions. What can I do to play a better standard game? We're back to that red deck wins. Maybe that's just going to be the weakness of this deck. I just don't have what it takes to beat red deck wins. Direct damage. Sagas that become creatures right away. I do have the ability with these cards to interrupt an effect. Yeah, I'm not going to let you have that. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. The ability to interrupt effects, I do have that, but again, that's mana intensive. Red deck, just too fast for me. I've got direct damage, or rather removal. Yeah, that's why I saved the removal. Alright, so boom, boom. But look at this, I'm already down to 8 life, and I've only turn 4. Did I miss a land drop? No, I didn't even miss a land drop. Like, I'm already getting my butt kicked. I've lost more than half my life. Alright, this gives me a blocker. And no, I will not be letting you do that. But it doesn't matter because I'm at 4 life. Even if I get... Yeah, I need my mass removal, which I just don't have the mana for after I get it. So maybe that's just my weakness. We're going to take a look at the deck and see what suggestions you might have. Include them in the comments below. And yeah, boom. Can't do anything about it. Even if I block the biggest thing, the other 2 get through. That's fine. Again, 2 out of 3. Not the way I would have had it go, but oh well. Take a quick look at the deck. So basic land, the triomes there, the 3-colored lands give me the different land types that I need. These 2 are supposed to work together. That is to say, the Faerie Vandal and him being able to draw extra cards are supposed to build up. I'm just not getting it. I've got 4 of those and 4 of those, so that seems like a waste. Maybe the things I should get rid of, though, are the singletons. Dragged at the bottom absolutely did work. Sheoldred did work. Those 3 cards on the end maybe need to be replaced with something else. You tell me.